The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. How you guys doing?
DropTop. Zaza.
Okay.
We gon' pull up in some Tahoes. Fill with my niggas and bitches. They don't get money, the motto. Shredding waves like I'm Otto.
What's up? We're back with another new episode of the StyleBeasting podcast with your host with the most, Delton Wall. And this will be the final pod of the year. Yeah. It's been a long 2023.
Cause I can't breathe.
A lot of foibles, a lot of stuff happened in 2023. Shit, this past 3 years has been a lot of stuff has been happening. And this is not gonna be my year wrap up. I think the first episode of the next year will probably be the year wrap up, because still the month's not over. Well, even though the year is almost fucking over any fucking way. But let's see. Let me just go ahead and start. Shit. Fucking Christmas shopping is a motherfucker now. So now that I'm Christmas shopping for like 7 people. Let's see. My 2 nieces, my nephew, my mom, my sister. Yeah, definitely. Like, it's like 6 people, and that's really kicking my ass, bro. Like, I think I gave my mom some bread because I didn't know what the hell she want. I paid my sister's rent, got my niece some Spider-Man stuff because she loves Spider-Man, and she was like hounding me down for when I walked in, and she saw a little bit of it, and she's like, I want to be Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, gotta hide it because she ain't about to get this shit. So I got my nephew some cleats.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the real.
And I gotta get my oldest niece something. I think I'm just gonna give her $100 so she could just go off with it. Because like she's super girly, and I definitely don't know what the hell she like wants. And I'm not gonna drop like $185 for her nails. Because her and my sisters was like talking about nail prices, and I was like, y'all spending like, well, I spent on half on y'all nails. That's crazy. That's insane. I would say this: being a woman is mad expensive. Like, if you want to be like one of those pretty girlies, that you're gonna be spending out the ass. I'm like, damn. Like, hell no. I feel bad for my damn brother-in-laws. I'm like, y'all dating and marrying my sisters? Yeah, y'all can have that. But I enjoyed Christmas shopping this year. I got a chance to hang out with my nephew and just sit back and talk to him for a bit, because I really didn't talk to him or hang out with him when he was younger, like as a baby, and I really didn't get a chance to see him because I wasn't mobile. So now that I'm mobile now, I can hang out with my nieces and nephews without any like foibles, and it was cool to talk to him and get to like know him a bit, and to find out that he's almost exactly like me when I was his age, but more social than I am. Because at that age, I really wasn't like communicating with a lot of kids or hanging out with a lot of people, but like he makes himself at home and just chills out. And not saying that he's like, well, I don't know, because I don't know. I didn't even ask him if he was the man in his class, but knowing how he's like not trying to get in trouble, he told me that he was a bad kid last year. I think he's staying on a straight and narrow and staying out of trouble, which is a good thing too, because I had to like pseudo remind him, and I didn't want to be that older,
This old ass nigga, man.
uncle that just like drill shit into you. Like, not saying I wouldn't like teach him the ways of the world, but as in like not try to like, damn, how am I trying to say this? Not try to stockpile him so young, because he's only like 12, and you want to teach the youth, but you don't want to just like scarf it down their throats. you want to like tell them, hey, I did this as a kid, and this ended up with some bad repercussions. I think you shouldn't do it, because if you do, you might be mad at yourself later on. So, amen. And it's like having talking to him. It was just like it was really funny because all this stuff like he complains about, like, oh man, my mom's on my ass hard. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. And since he's the younger brother and his sister's older than him, he has to like listen to, like, he basically has like all his aunts and his sister over him. So like I understand what he goes through, like having like 6 to 8 women, like, well, yeah, 6, yeah, counting his grandma too. Just, whew, I already know he's in for it. Cause shoot, my dad's there too, and I know his ass is fucking they get on his nerves having all of them in his house nagging him to death. At the same time, oh god, whew, that's probably a kicker. Thank God I ain't never going to go through that. That's a lot of women, because it's Tasha, Nicole, Anya, Sharella, Michaela, and Mary. That's 6. And Julia, that's 7. Yeah, 7, and it's only Marcus and my dad. Yeah, that's a lot. So, and since I'm gonna be there for Christmas, I'm gonna have to deal with that too. Ugh. But I love my sisters. Like, don't get confused. I love all of them. Now, I think it's only like a couple of times that we've been in a room together too, so that's like even more special. So yeah, this Christmas is gonna be mad special. I was able to get everybody a present. Everybody's happy with their gifts, and that puts a smile on my face. That I was able to contribute to gift giving this year, because last year I wasn't, but I'm glad to be able to do that this year and spread a little Christmas cheer this year. At least be a little joyous, because it's been a rough ass week for work, and it's like, Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna get no kind of Christmas cheer, and this bullshit's happening. But yeah, I think this Christmas might be, excuse me, the best Christmas in a good long while. But alongside the Christmas season, there's also comes I won't say on schedule, but for the last like couple of years, I think I'll say like year prior to COVID, the year before COVID to right now, like around the Christmas time, like it was like a bunch of people just pass away. Like, I know at least four people, not personally, but have heard of 4 people passing away in the last couple of days, and it's like, Jesus Christ. And it's like right now, I won't say it's not, like I said, not right on schedule, like on a dime, but it's always on the Christmas holidays, and it's like, damn, man, like the time where people come together as a family and enjoy themselves. Like, take away the whole gifts and the physical gifts aspect of Christmas, and more of the family oriented reasonings of Christmas. Hold on, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay, take your time.
The family bonding of Christmas. That's what I'm trying to say. The family bonding of Christmas. When you take that aspect into it, and not just the gifts, it hurts, because it's a time, like, just like Thanksgiving, Christmas is also a time of, well, I'm talking about as in, not Christmas, not Thanksgiving, I'm talking about Thanksgiving, as in not the true meaning of Thanksgiving, like the family-oriented reasons for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving was based off the slaughtering of Native Americans. I'm talking about the family aspect of people being together, enjoying themselves, and enjoying the time spent with family. I'm talking about that aspect, because Take away the gifts, and you just have family. Because at the end of the day, even if you don't get gifts, the time spent with your family is a precious one, especially during the times of like we don't know if we're gonna live to see the next day or not, and the times we're in is like really crazy because you could wake up one day feeling well and dandy, then 10 minutes later you're on the ground somewhere passing out. So yeah, so it's like a real arduous process during this Christmas time, and we lost actor Andre Barger. He was the black captain on Brooklyn 99, Brooklyn 99. Let me look at what he's been in because I was shocked, and and this is what really pissed me off. He passed away because of cancer, and I'm like, bro, are you serious, my nigga? Like really? Like it's just crazy. It was crazy when I found this out because I'm like, damn, man's only 64, died of like lung cancer, and like, damn, bro, like this dude was like crazy funny. But yeah, Brooklyn 99. I didn't know he was in Glory. Last Resort, House. I remember him in House. The Miz. Jesus. He was Apocalypse, and he was Apocalypse in that Batman Superman Apocalypse movie. Thick as Thieves, Striking Distance. Jesus, man. We lost. It's crazy. Oh, who was he in? He was in Jackie Chan Adventures as who?
Oh, what your ass say, Batman?
Hold on, cause I gotta find out. I'm sorry, cause I had to figure out who was he in. Oh, hold on, what? What? Oh, hold on, cause they say he was in Jackie Chan Adventures. Who was he? Oh, that's who he was. Oh, he was okay. Okay, he was one of the officers. Okay. Okay, I was so confused. I'm about to say, what the fuck? I didn't know he had a major role in that movie. I mean, that TV show in the Jackie Chan Adventures. But as I was saying, yeah, we lost him to cancer, and and I didn't see that coming because I was really I was at work, and I was like, Brooklyn 99's star passed away. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, damn. And now I'm not saying I'm gonna watch Brooklyn 99 because he passed away, but I like the show. He's really fucking funny. I just like I want to give it a chance again because it's like, damn, he can't come back for another one because he was in stuff. He was a good actor. I'm not even gonna like, he was a phenomenal actor. Like, don't get it twisted. And he's one of those where it's like I put him in the same category as in what's the black actor from Terminator where he had his finger on the button and he was about to explode. I put him in the same category as him, and the dude who plays my man's off of Breaking Bad, Gus. Was it Gus? Hold on.
Stupid.
Yes. That guy. Those three I put in the same category as ill actors. So yeah, hopefully, there's no mass. Hopefully, I know there's no. I know this is not gonna happen, but here's hoping there's not any more deaths. And I know that sounds crazy as fuck. But I don't know. I know it sounds like very naive, but I just hope this death slows down on the holiday season. And I know that's impossible to say the death to ask death to slow down, but take it easy right now. What else? Oh, freaking Abbott Elementary is back for season 3 with the new trailer, and it looks like it's going to be funny as always. And this segues into them trying to cancel Abbott, but black people try to cancel Abbott for a joke. But yeah, I saw the trailer. Looks great. Definitely gonna watch it. I think it comes out in February the 2nd of next year. So be on the lookout for that. But the principal from Abbott Elementary, I forgot her name. She did a stand-up special, and I think if I'm not mistaken, she did like a dick joke, and it didn't go over so well. I think it was like a woman dick joke or something. Something I have to go back. Yeah, it was like a woman dick joke, and it didn't go over so well. And people was like saying like take season 3 down because this woman is like bad and she's like said some flagrant shit. And I'm like, that's not a reason to like take down Abbott Elementary season 3. And the joke wasn't even that bad. And like in hindsight, not even in hindsight, like even watching, I'm like, it was cringy. Yeah, but it's not like something to end the whole series over. And it's like, y'all niggas wilding.
That's just prime.
And you know what else is wilding? My fucking parlays for both the NFL and NBA. They're not hitting. They're not hitting as they should. Actually, no, they're not hitting at all. Yeah, they're not hitting at fucking all. Cause my point spread has been horrible. My choices of teams have been bad in the NFL. Like, I say out of 6 games, I only get 1. Everything else just turns out bad for me. And I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way my luck is that bad in fucking betting. And that's why I'm glad I'm not a betting man, because this shit has been fucking horrible.
Right hand on the Bible. God can strike me down if I'm lying. That motherfucker's cheating. Take my word.
And it's been horrible for the NFL. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even on the NBA side that often. I'm more on the NFL than anything, and that's not turning out as well. So damn it, when the Super Bowl gets here, I'm going to check back in the NBA side and hope to God that I hit something in that, because if not, I'm gonna be sick this year, and I'm about to start fresh next year. Because I'm not getting on the NBA. I mean, not the NBA, not on the HEL, the MLB. I'm not getting into those sports. And that's already bad enough, because I'm like, damn, man, I want to get in on the baseball side, but I don't even know baseball like that. And I might have to ask my cousin for some help for the parlays. But other than that, I might not do it my damn self. So hopefully something good happens, because Daddy needs a new pair of everything. So yeah, I'm definitely going to see what these parlays going to hit on. Yeah, before I get to the Godzilla stuff for today, because that's what I've really been I'm gonna start at. P. Diddy has stepped down from Revolt TV, and as of right now, 18 businesses have distanced themselves from P. Diddy's corporation or from him in general. And whenever that happens, you already know what comes next.
I told you so.
So I don't even have to say it. Once businesses like back off from you and you have to step down from the head of said company, either shit's going to hit the fan or this is really than what you thought it was. And it's already, I think it's like maybe four or five pending cases on him. I think it's like 50, like 5 or 4. So we're definitely going to see what happens later on, because he's definitely going to court. He's definitely not just going to breeze this underneath the rug. Like, no, you're going to have to go there and like sit there and do that shit. And if you did it, which is looking like you did it, you're going to have to eat that, so there's nothing wrong Well, no. Let me not say it's not wrong. What you did was wrong. I'm saying is you might as well, ain't nothing wrong with just go ahead and say I did it and say fuck it, take the charge. Unless you're trying to get like a lower count or not go to jail in general. So who knows? I don't know how this court case is going to play out. He's probably going to be guilty. So I don't know if he's going to go to jail because, well, no, he'll go. That'd be weird. I don't know. How that's going to work for P Diddy, but he's definitely going to sit down for some couple of months. And speaking on sitting down, Jonathan Mayers. This is crazy segue. But Jonathan Mayers was found guilty on his case. Now, people are overlooking and just looking at it as he's just guilty of everything. He was guilty only on taking the phone from his girl. That's it. He wasn't guilty of assaulting her. And then I think that's what people are misconstruing. People think he's guilty of all charges. No, it was just that because there was a video, audio and video came out of him with the girl. They were both drunk as fuck. Him taking the phone, getting out the car, and just running from her. Now, I don't know why is this counted as assault, but taking, I guess, said phone and running off with it is a count as assault. Because I guess they were scrapping for it, and I guess that's what he got the guilty for the assault. But he didn't get assault for like all the bruises on her, because I guess the jury didn't see that what he did counted as assault onto her, because he didn't like. As what she said, like he beat her up. He didn't like beat her up. He was tussling over the phone. He didn't like swing on her and punch her in the neck or like scratch her. That didn't come from that. That came from the tussling over the phone, and that led to his assault charge. Now, with him pleading guilty, well, not pleading guilty, with him being guilty, he was I don't know why that happened. He was guilty. He was fired from Marvel Studios, so he's not Kang anymore. And he's going to sit down for maybe a year in jail, and his sentencing won't be until February. So it was a rough time for Jonathan. He lost his job, and he might have to sit down in jail for a year for assault that wasn't assault. Because I remember Joe Budden said this like a couple years ago that when he was trying to take back his phone, take back a phone that he bought some chick, he got hit with assault because of, I forgot why I forgot how and why he got hit with assault, but he got hit with assault charge. I guess you can't take something that you gave to somebody and fight over it or like tussle over it. So yeah, I think that was one of the main reasons. And with more news upon famous black men in the culture, Anthony Edwards, Tyreek Hill, and just Tyreek Hill and Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, I think, impregnated a IG model. She tried to like make an AI baby she made an AI baby and she tried to finesse. I think Edwards asked some money, which she already did because I think he gave her $100,000 for the abortion, which the abortion is not $100,000. It's not $100,000, but he gave that to her for like emotional distress, and she's gonna be out of work for a couple weeks. And yeah, after that, yeah, you're gonna be out and you're not gonna be able to do nothing for a while. So yeah, but come to find out, she tried to like make an AI baby and try to get like more money out of him. And then he made like this funny ass quote saying "word of video," and everybody's been using that. And I didn't know what the hell it was meaning for, because I was like, okay, is somebody asking for a video of a girl throwing ass or something, or it's like some nasty shit. But it was just nigga trying to figure out if he had a baby or not, which he didn't. I don't believe so. So, but Tyreek Hill, which I just found out, has three babies by three different women, which that's not like crazy to believe, but like I didn't think he would just like do that off of rip. And I think he's in their lives too, which is like really crazy because I was like, you get three random women pregnant, take care. Well, as long as you take care of them, I think that's all. Well, as long as you're in their lives and take care of them, I think that's all that matters. Because I think we went through this same fiasco with Nick Cannon, and people were like, as long as you have the money, you could take care of 15 kids, but at the same time, can you be in 15 kids' life at the same time? And 3 is way less than 15, so you could definitely do it. It's just, and adding Zion Wilson too, like, men, choose where you put who you pregnate, man. Like, I know, man. I know pussy feels amazing. Trust me, believe me. I know. I miss it, but I know. But damn, bro, like, we're a condom, bro. At bare minimum, bro. Like, at bare minimum, my nigga. Like, do something, my nigga. Like, I'm tired of hearing people just like having kids with people they don't want. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, condoms do exist. It's like, if condoms didn't exist, I'd be like, okay, I understand. But condoms do exist. And I know, bro. Like I said, pussy feels amazing. But you gonna end up having a kid and having to deal with a woman that you want to be with for like the rest of the kid's life. So just analyze before you just bust your load through her. So just like think about it, man.
Open your mind!
But I think that's it for. Oh no. That's it for my little motivational speech for the men. Now getting back to the pod, freaking. For the past couple like week or two, I've been catching up with a lot of Godzilla stuff, only because the new Godzilla movie and the new Godzilla Apple TV Monarch, Monarch. I've been trying to I've been watching the Monarch. I think I'm on episode 3 out of 6, if I believe so, and I didn't get a chance to watch Godzilla -0 yet because I tried to find it on this website I got from a friend of mine, and I was looking through it, and I literally looked and saw every Godzilla movie except that one, which I was very, very disappointed because I really want to see that movie. Apparently, it's supposed to be like the best thing ever made, and like it's getting hella reviews, and I think it's like the biggest foreign movie ever. Well, it's in the top 5 if I'm not mistaken, if the article I read was correct, which it did rake in a lot of money too. Oh shit! This also reminds me that there's a new Godzilla trailer out for the new for King Kong and Godzilla versus this giant red ape. Boy, that trailer was hard as fuck. Now it's a little weird because like, well, hold on, let me get through the Godzilla -0 and Monarch before I get to that. So from all the stuff I seen for it and all the videos people posted about the not Shin Godzilla, but -0, it looks really good, and Godzilla looks really scary. And like Godzilla always looks scary in the newer versions, but like, well, no, so you can say he looked crazy, but like, it was just like, damn, this nigga's a monster. Because if you watch Shin Godzilla, it starts him off as a larva and he evolves into Godzilla. But in this one, he just straight up Godzilla, just running him up and like smack his shit. Which is also, like a good damn, what's that shit called? I'm trying to figure out the word. A good parallel, because you have -0 Godzilla, which is all about destruction and just killing the human race, while you have the Godzilla of the monster universe, where he comes in and helps the humanity. And I think that's like a good balance, because I don't know why, but for Japan, well, I can't say Japan. He's always Godzilla's always destroying the city, because there's been plenty of movies where he saves the city. But I guess in the recent Japan movies for Godzilla, guys, they went with the old school Godzilla where he was just destroying shit. But for America, he's more of a superhero. And that's kind of weird, that dynamic and duality, that how we see Godzilla in different places. Well, even though Godzilla does save us, he does fuck up the city. Which this is a good segue into the Monarch TV show, because the TV show is basically telling us what was happening in the King Kong movie, like after what happened. Well, no, during the King Kong movie, the newest one with Samuel Jackson, and the new Godzilla movie in cohesion, because you see the father who was always recording King Kong in the beginning of the TV show, with recording his message saying, "Hey, I know I fucked up as a dad, but I gotta leave you something." And he survives, obviously, but it also has pieces from Godzilla where the main character of the show, I forgot her fucking name. I swear to God I did. How she has PTSD from Godzilla, because even though Godzilla was like fighting the that big ass praying mantis, because of Godzilla, a lot of his people lost their lives because of him just being him, and him just walking. Because when in the 2014 Godzilla movie, when he was going through San Francisco and the army was shooting at him, he was like, he fell on the bridge, and a lot of people lost their lives. And that's why the Asian lady, the main character, has PTSD, because she was a teacher and she was getting some kids off the school bus, but she didn't get them off in time. And when Godzilla was flailing around, the bus fell in the ocean and all the kids died. And you can see that very, very prevalently, because when she goes back to her home to see like her dead dad's apartment, and finds out that he's been cheating on his mom for like a long time, and she has like a stepmom and a stepbrother in the house. When the kaiju alarm goes off, they go underneath ground, and she starts having like claustrophobia, like she starts panicking and tripping. And what's also really fucked up is the rest of the world think that what happened in San Francisco in 2014 with that whole Godzilla event was CGI. But they have rocket missiles just in case, and nobody believes that Godzilla exists, which is fucking crazy too, because I'm like, bro, nigga, who the fuck why would I make a CGI movie like that? And that's crazy as fuck. If I watched on the news, I saw a whole monster fight, and then a whole 2 weeks later, niggas was like, man, that's CGI. Nigga, bro, y'all, nah, man, nah. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't doing that. And if it was fake, why the fuck are we going underneath ground? Oh, just in case something happens, nigga. If there's no Godzilla that you guys say, and I'm using air quotes, why the fuck do we need to go on the ground? And then it's just like crazy as fuck, because it also goes back to the past on the main character's grandmother and grandfather figuring out and working for Monarch to see about all the monsters. Because really, the main character, and let me look her name up, Kate Randa, the main character. Yeah, the main character, Kate Randa, is based off, it goes back to her grandmother and her grandfather's past, and how they were working for Monarch, and how they were trying to figure out what was going on. Because funny enough, Kate's grandfather is Anders from Workaholics, the like stern, uptight one, which is really funny because I'm like, really? Because when I started, I was like, Anders, your ass. I would never thought you would be in a monster TV show, but but it's getting good. And the internet is obviously spoiling for me because I think they're on episode 5 that we see Godzilla actually get up, and that nigga looks like he don't give a fuck at all. And that's another thing too, because I really am interested in Godzilla. Now I know I always say, hey, I don't give a fuck about the regular people in Godzilla because I just want to see monsters duel. But the character development is pretty good because Kate and her brother, let me look at that nigga name, Kentaro, alongside his black girlfriend May and Kurt Russell, who is Lee Shaw, a guy who was with Anders and Kate's grandmother, which I think he was fucking Kate's grandmother before Anders got there, or while he was there. But and Kurt Russell being there was confusing me. I'm like, why is his ass here? Like randomly, like why is he here? But they're trying to figure out what Monarch is and why their dad had a whole bunch of Monarch stuff in his house before he passed away or murdered. And it's crazy too because I'm like, they're in Japan, Monarch's watching them, and they have to get the data they found and start looking around for Godzilla or the other Motus or monsters out there. And it's getting weird because we're going to the past and present, and you see Godzilla in the past with Kate's grandmother throwing a bomb. I think that fact, I know what happened. There was a scene somebody posted on Twitter of Godzilla walking up on a bomb and blowing up in his face. And I think he obviously survived the blast. And he like ate the bomb and threw it at Kate's grandmother while they were on the beach chilling. So I'm like, what the fuck is Godzilla's either petty or he remembers people, which that's crazy that he can remembers people that he can see from like so fucking far up in the air, which he probably can't, but he can probably smell you, which even still that's crazy. But I'm only on episode 4 and there's 6 episodes, and I definitely need to watch that -0 movie because now I waited so late to watch it. They're about to release a black and white version of it. And it's like, damn, these niggas is really trying to get to the bag, which I understand because that's the old school way of how Godzilla used to come out. It wasn't black and white. But it's even crazier because the producer of the said new Godzilla movie passed away. And it's sad because he won't see, well, he already saw probably how good it's been because it's been like 2 weeks of praise for that movie. Like niggas been praising that movie for 2 fucking weeks. Like I'm not even being funny with you. Niggas love that movie. Like love that movie.
Yes, sir.
And and hopefully I can get the chance to see it. And if I don't get a chance to see it in theaters, I pray God I'm able to see it on the internet or touring it there. Even though I don't really like touring movies, I really want to go pay for it and go see it. I just don't have the time because it's fucking Christmas and I had to blow a check on everybody. But like I said, Christmas is for family and friends, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. But I'm also going to finish that Monarch TV show because I'm not watching that much new TV shows until that Peacock Ted show comes out next year, and a whole bunch of new anime that's supposed to come out next year, especially my favorite ones. So before I get to the game section of the pod, I'm definitely going to say that the Game Awards came out. Baldur's Gate won a lot of awards, and it caused a mad strife with the community because niggas was like, why is it Spider-Man winning all these awards? And I understand both sides of why Spider-Man lost and why Baldur's Gate won. But after looking at Baldur's Gate and like, this is not taking anything from Baldur's Gate because customization and like the game itself is ridiculous. Like, the game is so in detail, you could literally make the vagina list of a woman. Like, it's that in depth. Like, it's really in depth. And Spider-Man 2 is really just the same Spider-Man game as the last one with another Spider-Man, more enemies and different stuff. Now, granted, once I saw the gameplay for Baldur's Gate, I was like, no. I'd rather play Spider-Man. Now,
This ain't it, Chief!
for people who don't like that turn-based shit, I especially if it's not a cool turn-based, I'm definitely don't fuck with it. But if it's like how Spider-Man is, then yeah, I definitely don't fuck with it. And even though it's the same game, Baldur's Gate 3 is just like, it's...
Boo this man!
The customization and the artwork of the game make it really beautiful. The play style is just not for me. Now, is it for everybody else? Oh, yes, most definitely. But is it for me? Hell no. Now, there was a bunch of games that got shown, and some new games I saw, I didn't really check it out because they're not... I don't think there's a lot of stupid hard games that's coming out next year. If I'm not mistaken, I could be hella wrong, like super hella wrong. But from what I saw, the best games for the PS5 and Xbox came out like this year, and 2024 hasn't even started yet, so we don't know what's going to come down the pipeline. But so far, Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man, Tekken 8, which I'm gonna get to next, and there's some more PS5 games that's coming that are out there pretty good. I think Grand Blue Versus is on the new PS5. But since I'm still talking about PS5s, Tekken 8 has been going ham for the past 2 weeks. Like, bro, I think they shown like at least... Now, there's probably like 3 more trailers that they release because they showed trailers to everybody, and they even have a demo out. And the story, and they have like a story trailer out for it. And when I seen of it, looking at the story, this story is pretty cut and dry. And I guess in the sense, and I'm not saying that it's dry as in like it's bad, but as in 7, half of 6, 7 and 8, I get the story plot of it. The rest of them, I was a little bit confused at understanding. Cause 6, at first I was like, Jin is just the evil ass nigga because of the devil gene, and he's just trying to rule the world. But if you go by Tekken 7's logic, he was only doing that so he can like expel the evil from him, or get him killed so he can get rid of the evil. And the whole side story with like beating Heihachi with Inakuma so you could get rid of your mom's ordered hit on the Mishima family so the devil gene can stop continuing, but that didn't work. So 8 is basically Kazuya becoming like trying to rule the world and shooting out every satellite in the space with his eye laser, which this one just put Kazuya on some like mega evil type shit. Because at first I was like, well, last game Tekken 7, he did destroy a whole city with a satellite. But like in this one, he just like he just basically laid it on the table. Was like, hey, I'm about to rule the world. I destroy your satellites, and I'm holding an Iron Fist tournament, and whoever can beat me can stop me from destroying the world. So bring it on. And this nigga gets a new devil form too. So, and this is what I like too. I think they tried to copy, not I won't say copy as in a negative way to DMC5's Urizen, but he looks like Urizen with wings, which is crazy. But I still do fuck with this story because this is Jin becoming the good guy and finishing off his demonic bloodline. Because if you like listen to what he's saying, he's tired of Kazuya. Like he's like, bro, mom told me I gotta save you, but bro, I'm really just trying to kill you, bro, because you fucking shit up. Like you're really fucking shit up. And Jin can control his Devil Gene powers, so it's like, okay, so was he cured in 6 and then he just mastered it in 7? Which makes sense, but then the Devil Jin, the entity himself as a physical manifestation. So it's like this nigga's personality split, but he still kept the powers. But Devil Gene still has different moves. Because if you look at the showcase showing Devil Gene, he has different moves, and some of his moves do different stuff. Which there's a lot. Which for Kazuya, I think they nursed some of his moves from the old game to this one, because I think some of it isn't the same viable moves from. They're not as viable as in Tekken 8. Now, I'm still playing Kazuya. Don't get it twisted, because I was watching some the demo showcase, and I was like, okay, hold on now.
I am the hype.
This little Jin combo look kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, oh, hold on now. If I could learn the Electric Wind God Fist, I might have to learn these Kazuya Jin and Brian and Dragunov. See, that's already 4 characters I already named, and Lars. That's 5. See, I'm already fucking adding shit. I'm already adding fucking characters. So I want to learn Kazuya first, then Jin, then Lars, then Brian, then Dragunov.
Nice guys finish last.
Maybe Steve. That's 6. See what the fuck is happening? That's why I fucking hate Tekken, because it's like 6 to 8 characters I want to learn, but I can't because I have to learn. Because Tekken, unlike Street Fighter, Tekken is a little bit more difficult, and it goes into the realm of King of Fighters. How Tekken 6 isn't easy. I won't say, no, not Tekken. I won't say Street Fighter is easier than Tekken, but as in quarter circle back is easier than doing forward, down, forward, pause, forward with 2. Even though that's just Shoryuken, the timing of it is different from the Tekken Shoryu is different from the Street Fighter Shoryu. And then that is showed even more prevalent in Tekken versus Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because if you were playing Kazuya Jin, to do the Electric Wind God Fist, it wasn't just doing a regular uppercut. You had to, like I said, you had to go forward, down, forward, let go, forward, punch 2. And I'm saying 2 because in Tekken, they don't go by light punch, heavy punch. No, light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, or light kick. They do it as in the by parts, like the left punch is 1, the right punch is 2, the left kick is 3, and the right kick is 4. And you have to go off that. And that's just the lingo on how people in Tekken play.
Nani?
But I was really sold on it, because I was like, damn, this game looks great, because everybody is doing good shit. And like I said, this is the best Tekken because everybody is working. Everybody combos look cool. The fucking damage looks good. Like, it just looks like a good game to play. Just like Street Fighter 6. It's just good. It looks good. And I haven't played it before. I see it plays good. So I'm not holding anything negative to say about it. But I think Street Fighter 6 has its first DLC with the new costume. And staying on fighting games, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter's DLC is a little expensive. Well, yeah, because no. I'm talking about Street Fighter. I'm thinking about Street Fighter. Street Fighter's DLC costumes are mad expensive. I think it's like $10 for one outfit for one character, and it's like these characters at least have like two outfits per character. No, it's just one outfit for right now. So it's like if you play like 3 characters, you just spent like $36. But it's like over 12 characters to play. So you really gonna spend over $100 trying to put an extra outfit on each character, and the Capcom's tripping with that. Like, come on, man, that's too much money to spend on just one outfit. And we don't know the full roster, like from beginning of the Street Fighter 6 to the end of Street Fighter 6. We might have 40 characters, and dropping $12 on 40 characters. Hold on, let me see how much that is.
Gifts, donations,
$480, nigga.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
$480 for each costume. They're gonna have to bundle that shit up. And knowing how Capcom is with their DLC, we probably won't get like a bundle until like Akuma comes out, because that'll be the end of the first part of the first 4 characters. But enough with the first part of the pod. Let's get into the music side.
Just like music.
So, before I get to the music, I'm gonna get into the funnies. Yeah, it's funny. So recently, in the PD case, Cassie gave over Nicole, PD's ex-wife Kim, cell phone that had like a whole bunch of like stuff between him and other people in it, and gave it to the FBI. With this information, we found out that TD Jakes was a part of not the Cassie situation, but another situation that he was in. And basically, people, with the information, it came out that it's not 100% confirmed, but TD Jakes is a power bottom.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
And if you don't know what a power bottom is, it's basically, so I think it's like gay, like it has to do with gay, 2 men having sex. So I don't know what it is. I ain't gonna look it up, but he's a power bottom. And if I remember anything from It's Sunny in Philadelphia, he's the bot. I'm not about to get into this. But yeah, so it was just mad crazy funny. And now for the past couple of days, it's just been nothing but TD Jakes memes. And apparently, taking TD Jakes out of context is hilariously funny. Like, I think there's a picture of him just mad sweating, and it's hilarious. So I don't know what's gonna happen. TD Jakes ain't came out and said nothing, but damn, there's a lot of TD Jakes shows coming. It's a lot, bro. It's so fucking much. But in music, Nicki Minaj dropped Pink Friday 2, and I haven't heard it yet. But from what I did hear of it, it got some good songs on there. From the ladies love it. The ladies that love Nicki Minaj love it. So I guess that's a win. And I think it's going to sell 500,000 copies first week. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj. And I know it's been like a little crazy to drop music for her because of all like the shit she's been up to, and the other, I won't say beef, but she had a lot of stuff going on in the past year and a half. So her dropping music, and for what the women say, is really good. And there's like 2 songs that people really love. Well, 2 songs that everybody's dancing to. I think it's the Uzi's verse, the Lil Uzi feature song, which, hold on, I don't even know if I even have the album on my phone.
Correct.
No, I do not have Nicki Minaj's album on my phone. So let's see. I think it's the Uzi Vert song, and I don't know. Damn, this thing got 22 songs. Wait, J. Cole on this bitch? Yeah, there's a lot of shit on there. Damn, there's a lot of shit on there. But I mean, it's Nicki Minaj, so I expect it to be like a bunch of music on here. And I think from what Joe told me that the song with her and Future is like 6 years old. Oh no, the song with no, yeah, the song with Future is 6 years old, and I think the song with Drake is old too. And I think they both sound good. So even being a 6-year-old song, it still sounds great. So kudos to those two.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
But in more music, I found some more artists that I was listening to. Lil Yachty's artist DC2 Trill. I was listening to his Concrete Family album. That shit's hard as fuck, like ridiculously hard. And it's like it's so hard, pause, that like I didn't expect it to be this good of an album. Like I didn't expect these songs to pop out like it did.
Cap.
But that little group that Yachty got is really fucking good. Like all of them are good. All of them can make good music. So yeah, I really fuck with that Concrete Family group. Rob Banks dropped that My Bleed song that he teased with Evil Empire 3 months ago that I didn't think was gonna come out at all. And I'm happy it came out. I didn't expect it. It's better than I thought, honestly, because I thought it was gonna be like one of those songs where just the chorus is good and the whole rest of the song is bad. But not for nothing, I was listening. I was like, okay, this is pretty decent. It's a pretty decent song. And I really fuck with it. And this I know I fuck with it because I played it like 6 times when it first came out. Valley dropped the mixtape with Trapaholics called Cartoons. I'm only 3 to 4 songs in, and the first 2 is alright. I was like, hopefully this album isn't like mid, because I do fuck with Valley and I don't want it to be like a bad project, because normally Valley drops hard shit and I never like get disappointed when I listen to his music. So it'll be very, very disappointing if I don't get a chance, if I don't like this album. Certified Trapper, which Jaquan, if you hear this, shut up, is a song called Shimon, and it's just based off Michael Jackson's Shimon, like it's based off that, and it's hard. And the reason why I say Jaquan don't say shit, because I told Jaquan that I don't like Certified Trapper like that, only because I don't think I like that Milwaukee flow. Like I don't know why, it's just it don't sound that great. I mean, my view on Milwaukee might change with if there's some new Milwaukee artists that come out, I'm gonna give them a chance. But I feel like all their songs have that same Milwaukee weird dance to them that you can do. Cause it's hard for me to explain. It's really hard for me to explain. But if you just type in Certified Trapper in that beat format, I think a lot of the Milwaukee artists have that same beat format. But I'm listening to more Caribou. The only girl off, I think it's the only girl on the Concrete, the Concrete group that Yachty made. She's hard. I liked her verse on the Concrete Cypher. Flo Milli dropped that Never Lose song with Lil Yachty. It's really good. I actually fuck with it. I don't know why people shit on Flo Milli like that. I can see why they say that she makes H&M music or like that mall music. I bet, like I said, for fucking Pink Panthers, if it works, it works. Like I'm not gonna be like, I may say, hey, he makes H&M music, but hey, guess what? It plays in H&M, so there's nothing wrong with it. If the music's good, the music's good. So I don't know why niggas are stripping. I'm listening to more Baby Smooth. I didn't know who the fuck he was at first, but now I was going through his stuff and I was like, okay, hold on, Baby Smooth might have something. He might have something. Y&J and RNC might drop Drake and Josh 2. I didn't get a chance to listen to it, so I'll have to let you know how it is, how good the song is. I'm going to give Rob 49 and Skilla Baby a listen to. Recently, I think their songs not both. Well, yeah. Individually, I've been hearing their songs off like Instagram and stuff, and it's really fucking hard. So I'm definitely going to give that a chance to listen to. And I think think that's it for music that dropped. Really, I think I could go move on to the Young Thug case that's out, and I don't think the case is gonna start back up till next year because they're on a break. But recently, Fat Joe, Gayle King, Charles Barkley, and I forget the other gentleman's name or other lady's name. I forgot, but they were discussing Young Thug's lyrics in a song, lyrics he used in a song, and having it pertain to the court case that he has right now. And let me find out because I forgot. It was one of my favorite songs. And it makes me mad because it's like, damn, that's my shit. Oh, it was fucking hold on, which one was it? Oh, Just How It Is. It was the intro to So Much Fun. I was like, damn. They used it was a good song they used too. I'm like, oh fuck. But hearing the lyrics and like going through the lyrics, I don't want to be that guy but yeah, I definitely, if I wasn't like a fan and I was just like a regular guy just listening, then yeah, I could definitely hear like some of the stuff being used in the song definitely being like taken as it seemed, as in like, okay, this shit's about to get, this is a crazy lyrics in the song pertaining to the case. Because literally, I think it was like, I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, I ain't gonna say it, but I ain't gonna, because I ain't trying to be that guy. But yeah, this definitely lyrics. If you look at the lyrics of Just How It Is, the intro song to So Much Fun, you could definitely see how the lyrics in that song could be taken into the court case. But yeah, but Fat Joe intervened and was like, basically said 95% of the stuff I told in my lives was false. And if you actually go through all my lyrics in my songs, I'll have the whole courthouse filled with just my lyrics, because the shit that I said in my lyrics is crazy. Now, I understand what Fat Joe was trying to say. He was trying to save face and say, hey, a lot of stuff we say might not be the truth. It might be a lie. And I understand that. But Fat Joe, and he tried to say like his name Joey Crack came out because he was fat and bitches saw his like ass crack when he got out the car. And I'm like, I understand what Fat Joe's doing. I understand what he's doing, but like, let's not be stupid. Like, your ad lib was crack. It was saying crack. And I'm not trying to like talk shit about Fat Joe, but like I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it try to save Young Thug's face by like saying, hey, he really wasn't, he probably was just talking about like some bullshit story he made up. But like, Fat Joe, it's like the stories of you and you as before you became a rapper, or what you were doing while you were rapping, is literally your legacy. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I like, your ad lib was literally cracked for like 10 plus years.
Correct!
And I'm not here to like shit on him at all, because I fuck with Fat Joe, and I fuck what he's doing to his brand. Like, he switched up, he lost the weight, switched up, and been on multiple TV shows, multiple outlets, and he has his own stuff going on. So it was like, Fat Joe isn't Joey Crack of the yesteryear. He's Fat Joe of this year. Which I wish we would find a different name to call Fat Joe, because he's not fat. I mean, he's still big, but like, in comparison to Lean Back, he's like night and day. But I respected that what Fat Joe did, and I was like, okay, I see what he's doing. You gotta respect it.
Amen!
Like you got to. And last but not least, in the music, being linked up with Freddie Gibbs' baby mama that got jumped alongside Freddie Gibbs in New York when he had beef with Benny. And it's like mad crazy sick. Because it's like, you got your ass whooped with Freddie. And you linked up with a nigga who didn't, I'm not going to say he told the niggas to jump you, but like, when he was there, I don't know if he was there, but it's just crazy. It's just funny. And it's like mad wild because Freddie Gibbs BM is still doing porn, which I didn't even realize. Well, I knew she was, but like I didn't notice it was her until I saw the video. I was like, oh yeah, I know who that girl is, and she's still wilding. Like the baby's out, but like she's still wilding. Trust, believe me, she's still wilding. And it was pretty nasty because it's like, damn. Like, I understand if you didn't get jumped with Freddie, I've been like, okay, that's nasty, but it's not that nasty. Well, it's nasty, but not super nasty. But link up with a dude who friends jumped you and Freddie, that's super nasty. And you smiling, super disgusting. Super disgusting. Super. But off of the music, let's get into the manga. So, to start the manga section, Black Clover is back. Hallelujah. Amen. My Hero, JJK, and One Piece have dropped their final chapters of the year. And I think... What else? Am I catching? Yeah, I'm catching up to the Fire Force. Damn it, I can't even think. It's called Gachata about the trash manga, and it gets different powers depending on like the stuff he uses and shit like that. I'm reading that.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Rugby's still good. It came out. Dogs Red won't drop till next year, early next year. So I'm basically gonna just talk about the main shonen that I've read. So yes, I didn't read Black Clover yet because I'm saving that for later on. Like it dropped, but I didn't get a chance to read it because I was like really trying to hold off on it. Even though I saw some spoilers, I really was trying to hold it. So I guess I'll start with One Piece, and I finally caught up to the manga, and that shit took forever, bro. I don't know why it just went from like 2 chapters to like a whole month behind. But I caught up, and with the newest chapter, and I think this is the end of, well, obviously it's the end of Kuma's backstory, and that nigga Kuma had a sad bad story. Like when I mean sad, like I mean like super sad. Like freaking, it might be the saddest backstory of all One Piece, because it starts off with Kuma. Well, it starts off with Bonnie trying to look for her dad, and Kuma just blipping out, and so nobody can see him, and nobody can know where he's at. But Kuma, well, I won't say he was there at every pivotal moment in the Straw Hat's early career, but he was definitely at some certain places that was like, damn, these what these guys at. And you also get that Dragon was going into Logtown for some random reason, because when Sabo asked where was he going, he just said, I'm going to Logtown. And he just asked, is there Marine captain there? He was like, oh, and Sabo was like, yeah, Smoker. And it was just like mad weird, because it's like, you had to know Luffy was at Logtown, unless it was like the most weirdest of turn of events that, hey, I'm going to Logtown, just be going to Logtown. But looking at it, going through the reading that this week's chapter, it was very, very, very sad, because Kuma in his innate, in the back of his head, thought Luffy could be Nika, but he was like, he probably could. He probably could. And you and you come to find out that Kuma sent everybody off at our Saboti so they could get powerful for the new world, because that the current power level, they couldn't be a pacifista. So if you can't be a pacifista, how the hell you think you're gonna be king of the pirates? So he sent them off to different places so they could get stronger, and he knew that they did need to get stronger.
I beat the shit out one of these niggas, boy. Straight up.
But I think the one thing that like hurts the most is the Gorosei Saturn the Gorosei told Vegapunk, get rid of this man's memories so he doesn't have any like free will at all. And Vegapunk tries his best to like talk his way out of it, like, hey man, let's like do something else so we're not like fucking with him and messing up his mind and shit. And Saturn was like, nah, we gotta get rid of this nigga. It's not, no, this is done. It's done. We gotta get rid of this nigga. And Vegapunk was like, shit, if I don't do, because Saturn is a man that is a war god of science. So he himself just said, hey, I'm a man of science, so I know if you did not do the job right, and I will kill you. So Vegapunk does what Saturn says and erases Kuma's memory. And Vegapunk is very sad. Like, this nigga is bawling tears. And you get like a little monologue slash slideshow of Kuma as a kid running and growing up to be the Kuma he is today, and that was 20 times sadder, because it's like Kuma has been a real nigga since birth, and he's only have done real nigga activities since his birth, and it's like so fucked up that this nigga Kuma, and freaking the theories about why Kuma was at the Straw Hat ship protecting it is correct. So, well, half correct. Because initially people was like, oh, Vegapunk told him to come protect the ship. But we come to find out, Kuma himself was like, hey, my last wish is to put an order in and make me protect the Straw Hat ship until one of them comes back. And so happened it's Frankie. Now there's a whole bunch of speculation saying that Frankie might get his Kuma's devil fruit because Kuma is about to die and about to fall apart. And it might ring true with this coming about. But Kuma lost his memories, and it's super crazy because he lost his humanity right before Whitebeard became the Marineford. So up until Marineford War, Kuma was Kuma. After Marineford War, Kuma was a robot. Now, initially, I thought that Kuma was gonna get his memories back and come back to normal, but we find out that at the end of the chapter, Bonnie touched the bubble, and if you so happen to touch the bubble, you gain the memories of what, because Kuma put his memories in a bubble just like he did in Thriller Bark. And Bonnie touched it and got all the memories of what happened between Vegapunk, Kuma, and Saturn. And it gets even 20 times sadder because of two things. Kuma told Vegapunk, before I die, or before anything else, please tell Bonnie happy 10th birthday. Craziest, saddest line ever. At like all time. 2, when Bonnie touched the bubble, it erased zero. There was no chance of Kuma getting his memories back. So as of right now, Kuma is technically dead. And he's gonna be physically dead too, because the way that man's looking right now, half his face gone because freaking what's that fucking bum ass nigga magma nigga name? Wow, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, I can't even think of his name. What's his real name? It's Saka. Akainu. That bum ass nigga Akainu. Yeah. Yeah. I totally forgot. I don't know why I forgot about Akainu. Yeah, because Akainu blasted half his face off and Kuma was still like broken up from getting beat up from the Celestial Dragons. So it's only a matter of time before he like reaches Egghead Island and dies and saves Bonnie. And I'm already predicting that when he dies, it's gonna be a Teen Gohan's versus Cell effect. Kuma's gonna save Bonnie. Saturn's gonna kill Kuma. Luffy's gonna go Gear 5, and before Kuma dies, he's gonna see Luffy become the Nika, and he's gonna die a happy death because he saw the Nika before he passed away. But from here on out, every villain that's like Gorosei or what's that nigga that they serve? Emu has to get killed. Like there's no, oh, we're gonna knock them out. No. They have to die. These niggas are monsters. They're certified monsters. They have to go.
Whole squad full of fucking killers. I'm a killer too.
But that's it for One Piece. For My Hero, boy, My Hero was it gave Bakugo the All Might. Low-key, everybody so far had an All Might fight, and by that I mean when All Might fought One for All for One, and put him in jail, like that fight. Like, so this chapter is basically Bakugo and beating All for One finally. And when we see All for One, the nigga's a baby. Like a newborn baby. Well, I won't say newborn, but he's a baby that's like crawling and like still doing like evil shit. But Bakugo's like on his last leg and has to like kill him. But since All for One can't like mentally control himself, and because he's a baby, he just shrivels up and dies. Now, Bakugo, that was the best fight ever. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. That fight is up there for me. Because that nigga Bakugo was like flying through. This nigga was taking damage while fighting. That's the craziest shit ever. How do you take damage while fighting? Like, you were putting yourself through the ringer just to get a shot off. And that's even crazier. So Bakugo beat All for One. That's a strong dub. And I initially thought, I was like, okay, since he beat All for One, Deku could probably work Shiggy and everything get fixed. I was fucking wrong. So apparently Shiggy is trying to sink the whole Tokyo and put it underneath the sea like Atlantis. Craziest shit ever. And that's not even the crazier part. Shigaraki took one of Deku's quirks, the danger sense, so he can't sense when danger's coming. Do you not know how fucked up that is? And even though Shiggy touched him for like a split second, he was able to tape something. Which means Shigaraki's strong enough to do that on himself without needing All for One behind him. So I don't know if Deku's going to have any quirks after this fight. It's looking kind of crazy. I don't know. Because if they take all of them away and he just hits them with one final attack and it's over, I don't know what My Hero's going to be. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, to be real with you, I don't know. Honestly, it might end up being Deku has literally one quirk left and he hits Shiggy with like the last of it, and that theory in that not theory, but what's that shit called? That prophecy of like Deku being the last wielder for all, one for all, might actually come to fruition. So who knows, man? It's looking crazy because when I saw that chapter, I'm like, how that was like the fastest ever. Like it was like super fast. It was like nigga touched him like super fast, and Deku was like, shing, cut his fingers off. I'm like, damn. So now, but it would make sense that she would be this powerful because all for one is gone. So if the main nigga that was Cypher that was giving me this power is dead, that means all this power is mine now. So Deku baby, watch out. He definitely can't get touched now, but now Shigi knows gonna have danger sense. So now I want to know when this nigga's gonna attack me. So it's gonna be some wild shit in January. I do not know what the fuck's gonna happen, but that shit's gonna be hard. That shit's gonna be hard. But moving right along, I think the last one I had to talk about this week is JJK, and the ones I'm gonna save. I've been the news manga I've been reading. I'm gonna save for the year wrap up for next year's pod, the first pod of the new year. And JJK came out. Now we still don't know what the fuck's up with Yuji's arms and that new fighting armor he has on his hands, but chapter starts off with niggas in the domain court with Hyugumaru, Yuji, and Sukuna, and like the lawyer. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna call him lawyer dude. Lawyer dude's reading Sukuna his like what he did, and Sukuna's like, man, let's get this shit over with. I know what I did. Let's get it over with. I already know I did all this shit, and like he said, I did it. And now the lawyer dude Shikigami was like, okay, this nigga guilty. Now this is where I got kind of mad at the author. Well, not at the author, at the lawyer dude. And I'm gonna go, and it makes sense why he made this big ass fuck up, but it makes sense, but it don't make sense. So their plan was they were gonna use lawyer dude Shikigami to confiscate Sukuna's curse technique so he can't slice and dice him. And they was gonna have an all-out brawl.
God damn!
And some of the executioner swords so they could kill him one slash and be done with it. Cool. The lawyer dude immediately, because as soon as he released the domain Spencer, him and that samurai Kusakabe bitch ass nigga got slashed, and he was like, "Why the fuck? Why am I getting slashed when I confiscated his ability?" They confiscated his fucking cursed tool, and the lawyer dude was like, "Oh, this is why my battle hardness is so weak, because I didn't realize. Well, my battle readiness is so low because he didn't think they were gonna confiscate the fucking cursed tool instead of the technique." So they're still so now Sukuna's just slicing niggas up like it ain't nothing now. And now everybody's converging on Sukuna to work that nigga. But before that, I forgot that Hikari and the ice bitch is fighting. And Hikari, I hate Hikari, but that nigga be working. Like, bro, I pray that his jackpot curse technique don't fuck up, because that's the only reason why this nigga's still alive. Like, when I tell you this nigga literally, bro, he got turned to ice, got his arm broken, healed up, and went back to whooping this bitch ass. And I'm like, bro, Ikari's like so broken. Like, it's broken. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. This might be the brokenest ability I've seen in JJK history. Like, I'm not even being funny. Like, even when I thought Ikari was going to lose, he didn't lose. And I'm like, damn, nigga. This is the most luckiest shit ever. So him and the ice bitch is going at it, and they're throwing hands. Now, Sukuna got jumped by Chozo, Yuji, Lawyer Dude, Kusakabe, and I forgot what the one more nigga. So Chozo got punched in the chest by Sukuna with 2 arms. So Chozo's like a double donut and got blitzed. Kusakabe got blitzed, but he did like a real nigga thing, became a bitch afterwards. Like he told lawyer dude, "Hey man, stand back. I'm gonna protect you with my life." And I know, but he was like, "Did I just say this shit?" And I was like, "Okay, you were a real nigga for like 2 seconds. You became a bitch again, but you were a real nigga for like 2 seconds." And then Kusakabe gets blitzed, and the lawyer dude gets thrown through a fucking building, bruh. Sukuna hit the blaster feet on this nigga. As soon as he threw lawyer nigga, he darted, and when I mean flat, bro, he was so fast. Yuji chased after him, and you know Yuji got them feet. Sukuna left this nigga in the fucking dirt. Yuji was like, "What the fuck? I can't keep up." Lawyer dude got back up, ready to fight Sukuna. Sukuna innately just like, "Oh shit, this guy might actually be worth something." Because when he stood up and summoned the executioner sword, he sensed the same potential as in Gojo. And I think people are misreading that too. People are thinking that he can become Gojo. I think Sukuna's speaking on his potential to be that powerful is that of Sukuna. As in, if he works at it like Sukuna did, his potential could skyrocket with his domain. Or his curse technique in general. So Sukuna has to get rid of him, because if he doesn't get rid of the lawyer dude, he might get clapped. So I know Yuji's gonna come in. I pray to holy God, lawyer dude do not get killed. Because lawyer dude gets killed, I'm done. I'm not going to not read JJK, but I'm gonna be like, bruh, this is getting too much niggas dying. Too many niggas is dying. Like too fast. Like too fucking fast. So here's hoping only at least maybe 3 more people die before the end of JJK. At least 3. And that's it for this week's chapter of JJK. Last chapter of the year for JJK. And with that, we're going to move on to the final topic of the year, the anime. So I'm going to start it off with a heavy hitter. Wit Studios is redoing the entirety of One Piece. Yes, you are listening correctly. They are going to redo One Piece in different animation by Wit Studios. And I didn't know who Wit Studios was until I looked at is this anime where this robot girl gets transported to the past to stop this giant robot war, and like the animation looks so fucking great. Like fuck, I forgot the name of it. But it's really good. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, when we get this Gear Second, it's gonna look really crazy. It's gonna look, you thought it was already Super Saiyan shit going on with Toei. Wit about to make Gear 2 look like Deku shit. So I'm ready. And they announced it's gonna be the East Blue. Well, obviously East Blue first. So yeah, we don't know anything else besides that. But One Piece is definitely getting animated in some new animation. And Egghead starts on the 7th or the 4th of January. So yeah, we're about to start hitting to the final parts of One Piece, the final act of One Piece. So yeah, it's about to get started. And I think right now the newest episode is Kobe getting kidnapped by Blackbeard so the other Marines can go off and do their own and not get captured by the Blackbeard pirates. And Rayleigh just saved the Amazon girls by like using his cock hockey to knock people out, which even now Rayleigh said he couldn't beat Blackbeard, which probably couldn't with the whole gravity and the earthquake ability. So yeah, it was going to be a rocky A rocky road for Rayleigh if he had to fight Blackbeard if Blackbeard wasn't bitch made or tired. So that's all. Yeah. One Piece really wasn't. This is like the little Wayfair before we get to Egghead, because we still got to. Oh no, we're gonna see the girl say Cobra get killed by the. No. Is that? I don't know. I think we're gonna see the Cobra. Yeah, we're gonna see Sabo get blitzed. Yeah. This is when the girl say we found the girl say is real, like not real identity, but when we see them transform for the first time. So yeah, and Cobra gets killed. So yeah, we're gonna get that. Now, the real contender of today is JJK, but I'm gonna get to that last. I'm still reading Berserker Gluttony. I'm on episode 10 out of 12, and it's still good. It's still really good anime to watch. I'm fucking with it. Since I'm gonna be off for a couple days next week, I'm definitely gonna catch up on some anime that I've been missing, because I didn't know they started me and Robocode this. I'm not gonna watch it, but I was like surprised when I saw them. When I saw it on Crunchyroll, I was like, "Oh shit, they put this on here!" Like, "Oh shit!" But it's like a lot of my anime that I'm behind this shit that I gotta check out. So I definitely gotta watch it. And I'm starting Rat in the Prison too. So when I do the pod next time, you're gonna hear me talk about Rat in the Prison. It's gonna be fire. And you're gonna hear me talk about the Yu Yu Hakusho live action too, because I'm gonna go on a little rant next time about that, because that shit isn't. So I'm gonna say this: if you didn't watch Yu Yu Hakusho, it's good. If you did watch Yu Yu Hakusho the anime, this is the most rushed thing I've seen in all of history. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, no kid shit. Like, no, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, on some real nigga shit. But I'm going to, the last but not least, JJK has been on a no. Chainsaw Man Bomb Devil arc is going to be a movie. And I was like, oh shit. They're really going to do this. They really are going to make it to a movie. Now, I forgot that whole arc was probably like 15 chapters. 15 to 20 chapters. So it's not enough to make a full arc. Because Chainsaw Man... matter of fucking fact, I just now thought about it. Chainsaw Man only has like 100 chapters. And I think they only did... Oh, yeah. They're going to have to... Yeah. So after the Bomb Devil, season 2 is going to be, what's my man's name? The Darkness Devil. Okay. Then that means, this gets even better. Because now that means when we get to Asa, it's going to be season 4. And then we can go on for there, because Chainsaw Man Part 2 is getting better. I at first I was hesitant because it was so much bullshit going on. It was slow, but it's finally getting good. So, here's hoping they do it justice. I mean, it's Mappa, so I don't know why the fuck I'm saying, like, oh no, I hope Mappa do it right. Like, nigga, even under the scrupulous circumstances they are in currently or was in, like, them niggas put out probably like the best season of anime close to that Fearing anime was about like this elf who outlived all her party members and had to like get new party members to slay demons. Like, it's between that and JJK, and I want to say another anime, maybe Spy X Family, but other than that, like, it's so fucking JJK and Fearing, I think, is so fucking far ahead with Spy X Family. I don't know what's gonna touch it except something from the 2024. But I think that movie, the Bomb Devil movie, or Risa, because they don't want to tell who's the Bomb Devil, but we already know. At the end of that movie, I think it's going to do. I think that will do well for Chainsaw Man because it can lead to the new season where we start with why is that girl evil and she just super evil. So yeah, Chainsaw Man, that is going to be do well. Now, since we're still talking about Mappa, JJK, I just called to the newest episode where it's Ghetto, where Chozo tells everybody that Yuji's his younger brother. And boy, let me tell you this. JJK has been phenomenal this entire fucking season. What I mean what I mean is this shit went hard every fucking episode. And that's not, and even with the shit map, like I said, even with the shit map was going through, they was still putting out good shit all the time. And even to their credit, when they said, hey, some of this stuff might not be the greatest, it still was the greatest. Like, I think that episode with Toji, they said they were rushed and they wasn't able to put out, and it wasn't that good. Nigga, that whole episode made Toji look way better than he did in the manga. Like, in the manga, when he beat Daimon, to that degree of what he was doing, the manga didn't show that. Like, when he was getting stabbed by Playful Cloud, we saw that. But like him blitzing him, running on water, all the other shit, no. So that's why I'm like, they did their damn thing. They worked. Now, me personally, I ain't never gonna shit on Mappa. I will shit on them when they treat their customers, but not customers, treat their employees. But when we're talking about like their work they put out, phenomenal. And nigga, the Magarama Sukuna fight is like top 10 like fight of the year. And shoot, the Mojito fight is up there too. Like, bro, every fight has been good. Like, good. Like, I can't, like, even though Mappa did some crazy shit, some foul shit this year to their employees, like, JJK, Chef's Kiss, beautiful thing ever. Like, I cannot say anything bad about it. Now, next week's the last episode of the season. And I think it's going to be Yuta saying, I'm going to kill Itadori. So it can leave people like, oh no, Yuta's going to kill Itadori. Because my man Bryant was like, hey, they're going to do it up to him, Yuta healing Itadori. But I was like, by that time, that's explaining too much. And then you got Megumi comes in and it's like a whole bunch of other stuff. So just keep it to like Yuta saying, because at that time when Yuta says he's gonna kill Itadori, we find out that Salmon Patty dude, he got his arm ripped off. Like, the Japan is like almost separated from the rest of the world because the shit happened. Like, it gets really fucking crazy next arc for some niggas. It gets good and it gets a lot bad. Like, when I mean a lot bad, like a lot bad. Like, some of the characters ain't gonna make it. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm really not. But I want to say thank you guys. It's been a rocky year this year, and you just gotta roll the punches and keep pressing forward. And I appreciate you guys listening, man. Like, I really do. And next year I'm gonna do bigger and better things, and really put more effort into the pod than I do now. I do put effort in, but now I want to put even twice as much in. And I really want to keep on doing it. Like, I love editing this. I love, like, doing the podcast. Like, I really do love it. So I'm going to come back with some more bangers next year. Be on the lookout. Enjoy your families, man. And have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. Peace.
I'm outside 2 times, start a fucking fight for nothing. Man, I'm outside in the street, nigga, what's up? Nigga, you bluffing. I'm tryna knock this nigga head off, give his ass concussion. Nigga ain't gon' be no one-on-one, Hogan gon' be tossing, throwing elbows, throwing punches. Man, I stomp you in the gut. Nigga, if your ass get up, nigga, we gon' show you what's up. I need a